We've got 3 head coach openings right now in college football, including the stunner. The Michigan Wolverines fire Sherrone Moore. So let's talk about the top candidates for each of these jobs, starting with the biggest one, the Michigan Wolverines. There's a lot of huge names getting thrown out there right now, but Jesse Minter, I think, is probably the best bet for the Wolverines. It always felt like he was the coordinator. They wanted more out of Moore and Minter, but Minter followed Harbaugh to the Chargers, where he still is as the defensive coordinator. If they could get him back home, feels like it'd be righting the wrong that was made a couple of years ago. Other huge names that are out there, Brian Kelly currently doesn't have a job, has a history of leading big programs and a history of winning at them. So I think he could do great things at Michigan. You've got Lincoln Riley and Kalen DeBoer out there, both guys that reportedly maybe aren't as content at their current spots as they are in Michigan. Could be their out, could be a great job to jump to. You've got some NFL names out there like Joe Brady, who's the OC for 2019 LSU and currently the OC for the Bills. Brian Daboll is a name to keep an eye on as well. And then maybe John Harbaugh is the Hail Mary, getting another Harbaugh to the Wolverines with those connections. Jedd Fisch's name floats out here every once in a while. He's got some connections as well. It's insane that Washington State's in this position. They just hired a head coach only for him to get poached after just one season. So now they're scrambling for a new guy. Johnny Nansen makes a ton of sense. That's a guy that's the current defensive coordinator for the Texas Longhorns. He was a defensive line coach back in the day for Washington State and at one point an assistant head coach. That would be really good. Brian Harsin has won as a head coach on the West Coast at Boise State. They could go get him, and there's multiple staffers on Cal right now. Nick Rolovich is the interim head coach, and he previously coached at Wazoo. There might be some bad blood, which is why that's not as possible. Wilcox was still a desired name even up until the point he got fired. Maybe Washington State's willing to take a chance on him. Jonathan Smith's name gets thrown out there a little bit, which sounds crazy, but could work. Maybe Rick Neuheisel, and if he brings Jerry on the staff to be his OC, that could be attractive. Brent Vigen with Montana State is a name that is always floating out there. Luke Falk is the fan favorite, but not very realistic probably. And as I record this video, Blake Anderson, the new head coach at Southern Miss. So it looks like my hot board was actually accurate. There were some other fun names on here, but I did have a strong lean that Anderson would be the hire from within their offensive coordinator. So congratulations to Southern Miss hiring Blake Anderson. I will definitely grade that one in the next Coach Grades video.